Yo, yo. All right, so it's your boy. I'm still alive. Just not recording because I don't really have much to say. That and I'm not at my home, so I can't really blow up the internet like that. But I had to show you this replay. So, on a whim, I decided to make my going first play stronger. And this is what I came up with. This opponent of mine was very nice and did not scoop until I was done. As a matter of fact, they actually let me kill them. Now, this isn't like a zero hand trap play. They do hand trap me, it just doesn't matter. Because they hand trapped that. Which it wouldn't have mattered because I had glowing hand anyway. Like, there's only one spot. But I wanted to make the most toxic Dragunity board that you can make with the most efficient main deck. And honestly, the deck that I have been playing has been extremely efficient. Obviously, we got the Oblique. Went ahead and set that. You know, that's part of the toxicity. But you know what's better than one Omni counter trap? Two Omni counter traps. This combo by far, I believe, is the strongest Dragunity route at this point. And I've started seeing a couple people like during DK streams do this line. So I might be having some more traction. I don't know. If y'all been watching me and using my engine A, props. Love to see it. More Dragunity love. But I try to, have as few garnets as possible. So all of this stuff you guys probably already have seen multiple times. But with this particular version, it is adamantly necessary that you need all three tuners in order to make this play. We're still going Borload, still going Dissipator. All this stuff still seems normal. Banish those cards, bring it back, make another aid, all that fun stuff. But the reason why it's so important is right here. So I'm going to slow it down at this point because this is where it starts to change up. We're making Centurion Auxilia to get this counter trap. Now, it says, when a spell/trap card or monster effect is activated, send one face-up monster card from your spell and trap zone to the graveyard. Guess what this is? This is a face-up monster card in the spell and trap zone. This works. So your Borload basically counts as two negates at this point. So if somebody happens to kaiju it or lava golem it, that's a pretty big deal. So this is counter trap number 2. This is the one that you can always search no matter what, because this play will always get you this trap. If you didn't open glow, you won't have your oblique, because you'd have to get the oblique during a normal combo to kind of play. But if you're lucky, I am playing 3 glow to get to the oblique a little bit more consistently. So in this scenario, I managed to have it play through a hand trap, and I'm getting both these cards out. So now we go to Crimson Dragon with the Dissipator. We don't need it. It's a monster negate at best. We're going to target the level 12 to make Cosmic Blazar Dragon. And then, of course, you still have the Koos, as we need a Dragunity Synchro monster to make sure our Oblique is live. So let's count it all up. We have Omni Negate or a Summon Negate, or even a Battle Negate. So if you really wanted to be toxic, what you could do is, if you knew this was going against like a dark deck or something, you could just go ahead and preemptively use your Sphere. Send your Ravine back to your hand, special summon Kaoki Miru Dragon. If they normal summon go battle phase, you can just activate Cosmic Blazar Dragon in the battle phase. Now now they can't play any light or dark monsters to get over. I wasn't that toxic, and it didn't really matter against these guys. It was Tenpai. This is just here just to be here, but it's kind of whatever. Your monster negate, Omni negate, and then spell trap, spell trap, counter trap, and then your Omni counter trap. So we're looking at 6 disruptions: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then the floodgate. And so yeah, this is just against Tenpai. I'll go ahead and speed it up. And like I said, they were a fair sport. Um, so really cool of them to just kind of let me do my full combo, and they decided to, still try to play through it. But I I could just hit yes to literally everything and just stop it. Um, this was a very crazy inboard, and this was also the first duel after building this deck that I managed to get. So you couldn't have asked for a better example. My opponent had a hand trap, and they were playing a meta deck, so there's no like, oh, because you're in gold, you didn't get a. The person was still playing a meta deck, and they were still trying to play. So this is what the deck is. As you can see, majority of the cards in my deck are literally the same as they always been. I'm still playing 2 Phalanx, 1 Kuz, 3 Senatus, 2 Legatus, 3 Remis, the Kaoki Miru Drago. I love Gamma. And even when they drop this to 1, I'll still be playing Gamma. Have my Samsara Dragon. So all the main deck is literally the same. The only thing I changed out was, as you can see, I don't have my Dragunity Whirlwinds. So I removed those 3, added 1 more glow, the counter trap, and then the 2 counter traps. That's essentially how I fixed the main deck. Just removing the Whirlwinds, because the Whirlwinds make it to where if I have a few more going second options. I think I also... And I removed 1 triple tact for a Gold Sark. When this got sent from 1 to 2, I took out a triple tact to get a second Gold Sark. So I think that was the only other change. Otherwise, my normal version of the deck, which I'll still show it and compare it, this is virtually the same exact thing. It's just the combo line is a little bit different. And so... now we have Cosmic Blazar Dragon instead of the level 10 Synchro Monster that I typically use to make the board. But this is like, it is phenomenal how this just turned out. And as I said, there's just so many different ways to play it, because this is what I would normally run. And as I said, I have 2 triple tacks just because I had the Gold Sark. 3 Whirlwinds, no counter traps. Literally everything else is the same. But this play style is instead, it has the Majestic Star Dragon, and instead I leave the Dissipator on the field. So I have my 2 Omni Negates and Borreload and Majestic Star, Monster Negate, Banish, and then either Monster Destroy or Monster Negate. However, but it's literally the same deck. I am adamant that this is the best way that you could play pure Dragunity. I did try to tackle Tenpai Dragunity, but honestly, every route just kind of led back to either play Tenpai pure or play Dragunity pure, with the only exception being the festival, where I think it was the synchro only or something? Whatever the festival was, in that situation, it was better to play both. You had your going first option, Dragunity, and your going second option in Tenpai, and Dragunity flexes into Tenpai naturally, as you can just add any of the Tenpai monsters from your deck to your hand with Gay Dirk. So that was the beauty of it. Other than that, man, I've just been chilling. I've been barely playing this game. But I'm still around. I just don't have the internet to upload videos, to do a stream at the moment. I'm just kind of in a different place at the moment. Whenever I do get everything established back up, then we should be all good to go. Just got to save up some money. Get a computer. Get a computer. So I can also try to edit and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I just wanted to showcase this little, this interaction. Again, you copy my whole flow. I don't enter tournaments, showcase my deck. I don't care. Show the world that Dragunity is great. Still my bars, flow for flow, and anytime I see any potential to make the deck even better, I will. But I think this is good for if you know that you're going first, like if you're allowed to side deck, I think this is good going first. If you don't know that you're going first, I honestly would still opt for the triple whirlwind tactic, just because again, if you're going second and you open gamma, triple tack, whirlwind, you're in a pretty good position to kind of play through a lot of interactions going second. Not the most, but it's still something, and not a lot of people know how to get through it. Oh, and I forgot what I took out, but at some point I removed Crystal Wing. I can't remember why, but I did. Anyway, thanks for watching.